Hey, hey, hey. Hey, okay. Out to the paper, the grass is always greener. I don't do no labels, I call it how I see it. Okay, out to the paper, the grass is always greener. I don't do no labels, I call it how I see it.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of No Label, the podcast. Here with my boy Now.
Yo.
Special shout outs to everybody that's been subscribing on YouTube as normal, liking on Instagram, following, sharing. Go ahead, head over to nolabelthepod.com. Now, that newsletter.
Absolutely. Sign up for the newsletter. Let us know what y'all thinking of the last episode. We've been getting some good feedback with the Honey Group. They doing their thing. Dope events. Also, leave a review. Leave a review on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Everything helps the algorithm. Keep getting it out to everybody. Absolutely appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
Today we sit down with another dope guest. He saw one of our interviews and he heard himself get brought up and was like, "Yo, y'all boys is dope." And it was dope. Had a organic little connection there, and then he was like, "Yo, what's the possibility of us doing something?" And shit, he was about what he said. You know what I'm saying? We get a lot of people that hit us, and it's like,
right.
"Oh yeah, we might do maybe." Look, but you was clear cutting and like, "Bet, let's do it."
No, for sure.
And we absolutely appreciate it. We sitting down, just dripped out. You know what I mean? Mr. Dripset himself. You know what I mean? WAPOO, how you?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
Doing pretty good.
For sure. That's what's up.
Hell yeah, happy to have you here.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man, for sure.
You're not from Buffalo, you from the city.
Yeah, I'm from Queens. I'm from Rochdale.
Okay.
Like right now on like South Side.
Okay,
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So you born in the city?
Yeah. Born and raised in New York.
Fire.
Yeah.
So we always rep our high schools, like where we went to school. What school you go to out there?
I went to school in I went to elementaries in New York, and then I went to high school in Jersey. I went to Timber Creek. You feel me? One of the best schools in South Jersey, actually. Like we had so many athletes and successful people come out of that school. So
No, that's dope.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, shit, you added to the legacy.
Exactly.
For sure.
A lot of them, I feel like the thing is, they be highlighting the athletes more than people who just doing other things that's successful. You feel me? But it is what it is. I mean, you really can't do nothing about that. So,
Where? So was you always like in high school? Was you always just getting fresh? And
I was always known for that, like putting it on every day. Like, I ain't even miss a beat. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm like every day. I'm telling you, bro. Like, luckily it's crazy, right? Because my school had best dress, right? But it was another kid with the same name as me. So I was thinking I'm winning this whole time. I'm losing.
That's crazy.
I'm losing.
I'd have been high.
I'm like, wait, what? Come to find out, he was taking people's phone and voting for himself. Yo, this kid used to wear suits to school. You feel me? Like, so I'm like, yo, bro, are you serious?
He's going over this classic man.
Yes, he had the same name as me, bro.
The
I'm
same
like,
first and last name, same government?
nah, just same first name.
Oh, okay.
So it's like I'm thinking this whole time everybody talking about me, cause my real name Abraham, but his name no, his last name is Abraham, but everybody just call him Abraham because his first name is Anthony.
Yeah,
Anthony Abraham. So everybody just called him Abraham, and then everybody calling me Abraham. They're like, "Yo, bro, you winning." I'm like, I bet. Come to find out, I'm out of there. Like,
out of it.
You feel me? But I wasn't really tripping on it. Like, everybody in my school really knew like what's up with me when it come to clothes. Because I used to like style people during my high school years.
Okay.
And it was like I made all my schools like merch for like basketball, football, and stuff like that.
No,
so
that's
like
tough.
if we ever had a pep rally or something, I was designing everybody's stuff. So it was like you already knew, like,
you've been on that.
Exactly. You feel me? So
no, that's raw.
Yeah.
What did it start in high school, the designing and doing all that? Or was
I
it
would
earlier?
say for the most part, yeah. Like for the most part, it really did start in high school. But at the same time, like since a kid, I always like it was this 50 Cent game that I used to play. not bulletproof. It was a computer game though, where like you would just style like different rappers and different artists. So it's like since like 10, I would always play that game. And I swear to God, I would always just dream like, yo, bro, I'm gonna really style these people one day. Like I'm gonna really be styling rappers. So really, originally, why I started was because I wanted to style rappers. But I just knew if I start a brand, it'd be easier to just style them in my clothes and it still just go hand in hand.
For sure.
So I think I started off doing hats in 2015, like de-stressing these hats and stuff like that and just selling them on Instagram. And then everybody just started buying them. But this is before I even had my own brand. So then when I graduated high school, that same summer, I started my brand. And then from my first drop, like ever, it was just out of here. Like Pop Smoke was in my stuff, like my first year. Like every big New York rapper like was damn near in my stuff. Dave East. I don't know if y'all know King Shooter?
Yeah.
He wore my stuff. That's how I got to Dave East. So it was just
he
like,
passed right a while ago.
Yep. He was like one of the top 10 first rappers to really wear my stuff. So it was like when I came out the gate, regular people didn't start wearing my stuff. It was automatically rappers. And then that drew in the regular. You feel me? The everyday people. Exactly. You feel me? So luckily I was able to like, even my little cousin, my cousin's cousin, you know Booba Savage? Yeah, like him too. So like he wore my stuff. Like I was literally with a new rapper every day. I don't know if y'all know, bro. I could just name drop all day. Like Steph West.
No, I'm not familiar.
Y'all know Sheck West.
Yeah.
The song that he made, Steph West, they with the and Pole. Yeah. That his friend Steph West was the one who actually put me on too.
That's crazy.
So it was like I always knew somebody in the industry somehow. So it was like
1 degree of separation.
So you feel me? Like I really just give it all to God, bro. Because, bro, coming in the gate, I was already doing things that's like people waiting forever to do. You feel me? So I be telling people even now, like Davies, my favorite rapper, bro. If I was to stop making clothes today, I'm happy. I got my favorite rapper in my clothes. You feel me? Like some rappers don't even get a feature with their favorite rapper.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like I can't complain. Like it is what it is. Like you feel me?
Nah, yeah, that's tough, bro.
Yeah,
it's sometimes it's hard for people to find their passion early.
Yeah,
it's like you got that live and you ran with it. Bro.
Luckily, but it's like I ain't gonna lie. For a little minute, I started to lose it because it feel like everybody's dropping a brand now. That's so it make you feel like even though it's like a water company ain't gonna stop making water because everybody else making water, but it's like when it come to like showing the real artistry, everybody just get mixed in. So you really can't like, it's too much going on. That's why I just decided to go the stylist route again and still do my brand. But like basically just take it back to the roots of why I even started. You feel me? But anytime people talk to me about clothes, I always tell them like, I've been doing clothes since before it was a trend to have a brand. Like, you feel me? Like 2014, 2015. Like, so it's like, it don't really bother me, but it's like, damn, everybody really starting a brand now.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, them shits be here today, gone tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's why pandemic, bro. Oh my God.
That's how it is with music too now, though, because it's
Music,
so
podcasts.
accessible. It's easy. It's easy to do this stuff now.
Like,
It's easy to get it out.
Exactly. It's crazy, and it's like the sad part is because people's friends are gonna support them now. Everybody just think they're gonna do it, and then it's a hard reality when they see that it's so much money that go into this, and you whole time. Bro, you probably don't even start winning money-wise until like the first 10 years. Like after the 10 years is up, then it's like, I bet now you really understand the financial. You done took loss. Like, bro, I done been scammed 3,000-4,000 from manufacturers. Like, bro, the worst. So some people ain't ready for that.
Yeah. It'll break somebody if they really not passionate.
And they'll stop, that's for sure. Yeah.
Plus, I think the difference now is too, some people want to do it without having a job. Like I had a job when I first started.
That's a fact.
That's the difference. So I wasn't really, I was always pushing my brand, but it was kind of like using my job to push the brand. Nowadays, people like, yo, bro, how can I start a brand? I only got this amount of money. Bro, just work and pay for the brand. Like you don't have to think, oh, I'm going to quit my job, start my brand, and I'm going to blow up by tomorrow. Like, bro, it's not realistic.
Don't worry like
This is
that.
a business where it's money involved. Like you need money to even do this.
Yeah, your job and your 9 to 5 should be funding your dream.
Exactly. And
Like
some
you
people
gotta
don't
have
get
a
that.
disciplined plan in order to get yourself out of that 9 to 5 to fully pursue your dream.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Cause I didn't work every job to get up to this point, bro. Like I used to even be a dishwasher, bro. Like I was literally, even when I was chilling with rappers, I was still like working my 9 to 5, and it was like it's humbling. That's why I don't like now that I'm able to quit. I haven't worked a job in 5 years. You feel me? So it's like now that I got to this point, I'm humble still because it's like I know what it feels like to go chill with millionaires and then come back to go to work. You feel me? But if you're not structured right, it'll play with your mind, bro. You feel me? Because some people would be like, damn, like, why am I still here?
Yeah, you gotta have that connection.
Yeah, you feel me? But
with yourself, God, all of that time.
luckily, I was able to, like, you feel me, get a better job that paid more. That way, I was able to even put more into the brand, and I was able to do things that I didn't know I could even do. And then I was able to quit my job. So some people just want to quit their job and go straight do that. Like, bro, you ain't gonna make it doing that.
You're gonna be right back working the job.
Exactly, and I ain't trying to do that. That's why I'm trying to keep up what I'm doing, bro. Because I feel like me personally, I don't mind going back to a job, but I know if I was to, I ain't even gonna front with myself. If I was to go back to a job right now, it would probably mess with me mentally. Because it's like I've been working for myself for so long, I'm gonna feel like now I'm going backwards. You feel me? So that's why I try to just keep everything how it is. Like, you feel me? Just keep going forward. Like,
And it's hard to readjust to that work environment too.
Yeah, it is.
Because you've been on your own time for so long, making your own money. Now you working for somebody else again.
And then when I was working before, my last job was Amazon, but I was getting paid weekly. So even with that too, I can't go back to getting paid 2 weeks what I could make in a day off of a drop. But it's like you can't have that mentality when it comes to 9 to 5 because the difference is this money's guaranteed. That's the difference. Like, you
that's
feel
how they
what I'm
catch
saying?
a lot of people.
Exactly. Like, that's why I would never knock a 9 to 5 because it's like, okay, I know every 2 weeks I'm gonna get 800. You don't know if you're gonna drop today and get 800 today. You feel me? So it's like you gotta look at it from the other way. You can't just look at it like, well, I'm gonna drop today and I can make 800. Well, what if you don't?
Word.
You feel me? That
It's
job.
a risk.
You feel me? But I
reward.
treat my job kind of like a 9 to 5 because I'm like, all right, the day I don't get no sales, that's just my day off. You gotta look at it like that. Like, you feel me? Even a 9 to 5, you have days off. You don't get paid every day.
Word.
You feel what I'm saying? So if I don't work today, I ain't get no sales today. So it is what it is. Like, I ain't. You feel me?
And a lot of illusion.
My fault. I don't know who called me.
Nah, the illusion around like people wanting to work for themselves is like you can be working more hours than a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Sure.
You're going to be working more hours. So it's just like, do you want to put in that work for yourself?
Exactly.
Or do you want to fund somebody else's dream?
Exactly.
That's what it comes down to.
When I was in college, bro, it was the hardest time working. Then you doing college. Then you doing your brand. Bro, it's impossible, bro. Like, it was the hardest. Like, since my schedule was so packed, bro, I would be designing my stuff at like 1 to 4 a.m. And then I'm getting up for class at 7 a.m. Then I'm going to work. Then after work, I'm doing drop-offs. Then after drop-offs, I'm back. Like, it was just like, bro, so much that it's like, nah, I'm not trying to, like, you feel me? That's why I ended up stopped going to school. But when I was in school, even then, like, rappers would even tell me, like, nah, bro, don't even drop out. Like, don't even, you feel me? Because this is one rapper from Brooklyn. I don't know if y'all need, PHRESHER. He from Brooklyn.
Oh, that's the dude that used to do the memes and shit. You know, the Backlip Big.
He was on Love and Hip Hop for a minute too, right?
Exactly. Yeah, him. He wanted me. He performed at Rolling Loud in 2021, either 2021 or it might have been a little bit earlier than around at 2020, before pandemic actually. Yeah, so before pandemic, he had hit me up like, "Yo, bro, I want you to come to LA and style me for Rolling Loud." I'm like, "Yo, bro, I got finals that day." He like, "Damn, it's no way that like." I'm like, "Nah." He like, "You know what? It's cool, bro. Go knock that out." You feel me? And come back. Yeah. Luckily, I told my professor, I'm like, "Yo, I gotta go work with this artist. Can you please let me slide?" He said, "Nah." Luckily, I got an A on it, so it was like, all right.
You made it worth it.
Yeah, and then me and him ended up still working. Like when he came back to New York, he had his album release party. He invited me to that. Pulled up, gave him his bulletproof vest. Took some pics, promoted me, everything, and then we was like locked in always. Like,
That's
you feel
dope.
me? So it's crazy because the other day I actually just see him when I went to a museum. When I went to pay for the meter, I actually ended up seeing him coming out of the store. So it was like, yo, like that's crazy. You feel me? So
What were you in school for?
business management.
Okay.
Yeah. So the class I had the final for was business law. So it was like that final was dumb hard, but it was like I'm like, yo, I just missed the show. I gotta get an A on this. Like I had no other choice. So, you feel me? So
Yeah. So backtracking, when you said that you had like stopped promoting the brand and doing that for a while and just like fully became a stylist, did you have like an idea in mind, like I'm taking this time off from my brand because I see like all these other brands coming out, it's getting diluted. When I come back, I want to bring like this different aspect to it.
So I never like fully actually like ever took like stopped working on a brand because I always was working on a brand, but it was more so like I'm dropping, but behind the scenes whole time I'm working on something else, but I still gotta feed the people and this is my income. Like you feel me? So I can't just stop dropping and be like, oh, I'm gonna do this because stylists don't low key, it don't pay right away. Like you still gotta work your way up. You feel me? Most people get paid if you're going through a label. You feel me? So
okay.
one of my friends, Rover, he from Queensbridge. He had put me on with YSL. So I had got in contact with them. He had vouched for me and stuff like that because Thug had co-signed him. So then I flew to Atlanta, pulled up. The first time I pulled up with just clothes just to give it to him. You feel me? For my brand and stuff like that, just to show face. I met Thug's brother and all that. We took pics and all that, and we were just chilling in the studio and stuff. Then his nephew B Slime had he had a video shoot for one of his songs that was coming out. I forget the name of the song. And then his manager told me, yeah, pull up to the video shoot, bring him some clothes. I'm like, I bet. Like, this is what I've been waiting for. But mind you, before this, I'm telling him, like, yo, bro, let me design all his merch. Because that's what I wanted to do. Like, before that, I was still in talk. I was talking to different labels. Like, at first, I was talking to Dirk's team. You feel me? But they had told me, off camera, I'll tell y'all this other side of it, but they had told me some stuff. They like, nah, we don't really like, you feel me, stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, bet, it's cool. So then my friend had hit me up with that whole YSL situation. So I'm like, all right, bet, let's do it. Manager tell me to pull up. I pull up, take pics. We do the video. Then they said, yo, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, we rocking with you. So he came to New York with his manager, the cameraman, everybody. They all came to New York for his promo week for his album. They said, yo, you running with us for the whole week. Yo, bro, that was the craziest experience of my life, bro. Like, that's why, like, that whole team right there, bro, like, I'll never, like, trade none of that for nothing, bro. Like, I
Already
don't,
know.
because bro, I was in rooms that I didn't even believe. Like, bro, when I tell you I'm in these crazy rooms, I'm
tough.
like, nah, there's no way I'm here right now, bro. Like, it's crazy, because, like, we in, what label was that? I think we was up at 300 Entertainment. I think so. We was at 300 Entertainment for one of the label meetings that day. Bro, we just in there playing 2K, and I just had a real life moment. I'm like, yo, like, I'm up here playing 2K with rappers. Like, you feel me? But, like, also, like, yo, like, I really worked hard to get here, and people are actually starting to see, like, you feel me? Like, it's actually starting to pay off, because, like, when he came, he also came with no clothes. He like, bro, I'm going to let you, like, you going to really have to show me, like, what's up. Bro, we pulled up to one store. They gave us the whole store. They shut the whole store down for us. We went shopping. They gave us everything for free.
That's crazy.
Bro, yes.
That's a kid's dream,
I'm
right?
like,
That's
bro, they shut the whole store down
That's
and had us in there shopping. I'm like, oh, nah.
That's
bad.
fire. So say you get an artist like a big name artist, and they give you that free reign and like, yo, I don't got no clothes with me. We go to the store. When you looking at an artist, what are you looking for to like determine how you want to style them?
They music. Because I even work with, Baby Kia? I work with him too. Like, we got the same manager. Him, because B Slime found Baby Kia. They all from the same block, Cleveland Avenue, where Doug is from.
Yeah.
So everybody from that same block. Baby Kia, when I style him, I'm doing straight YN clothes. Basically, you feel me? Like, because he more so also like one of them rappers who, when you just come out, you just getting money. They still like the purple jeans, the Miris, the Burt. Like, he's still on that when it comes to certain pieces. And then if it's like a crazy T-shirt, he'll just wear it. Like, his first ever video shoot, I styled him for that.
Okay.
You feel me? And that's one of his #1 songs. Like, you feel me? So it's like, it's all about your music. because everybody don't have that certain type of look, and fashion changing. You feel what I'm saying? So like even now when I work with Lil Gotit, if you look at Lil Gotit before and look at Lil Gotit now, it's two different. You feel me? Like before it was more so like, you know, what was trending then. But like that type of style ain't now. Like you feel me? Now everybody's on like the more high end, like Rick Owens and stuff like that. But I don't even style them in name brand clothing, so to say. Like I be doing them in brands that's up and coming. You feel me? So like even like for example, Trap. I already knew him from just seeing his brand. So now I'm like, all right, bro, like yo, just send some stuff for Lil Gotit, B Slime, everybody. Send stuff for the whole team. I'll make sure they wear it. As soon as Gotit got to LA, I shipped it because I was supposed to go to LA, but I was busy. So I shipped it out to LA and he took all the pics, sent them to me. I sent it to Trap. And his stuff is in a music video. It was on Blackboy Max Stream. It was everywhere, bro. I didn't even know it was going to be that big, though. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. And that's what make me happy because it's like, I wish at first, when I first started making clothes, I wish I had that person for like that would have been like, yo, bro, I got this for you, I got that for you. But it's like everybody don't have that luxury. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like you got to do to people what you wish somebody would do to you.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So it's like once I started being able to just see how people really get happy, like, yo, bro, like a rapper's really wearing my clothes because I know what it could do for a brand because I seen what it did for me. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I can't know somebody doing something and not help them out. You feel what I'm saying? Then they just turn into people start. At first, I wasn't working with Gotit at first. I was working with only B Slime. And then Gotit seen how like things was going with me and B Slime. He like, yo, like, come on, like, just join my team too. Like, you feel me? And everybody in that whole group is like family. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like nobody like, oh, now you working with him? Nah, now you working with this person. Like, nah, they not on none of that. Like everybody just friends and family. Like, you feel me? So it's like it was easy to just start doing that, you know. But I've been working with Gotit more now than B Slime because B Slime been with Thug more since Thug got out and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I still work with all those guys though. You know?
Nah, that's tough. So I'm trying to think which way I want to take the conversation. So you noticed the change from like, let's say rappers before they used to wear, let's say like big shirts, big tees and all that stuff. And it slowly shifted into like designer brands and stuff like that. Do you think that like helped the game? Do you think it hurt? Or like how you think it?
I think people don't even wear designer no more, bro. Because like how we said before, everybody's starting a brand.
That's a fact.
So, bro, I would have never thought I would be able to make jeans. Like back then, 2015, bro, to think a brand came out with jeans, you're automatically luxury. Now brands, they first drop is jeans because it's so accessible, bro. Like the money is there for people now. Before, for you to make a pair of jeans, you might got to spend at least $1,000 just on a bulk order, bro.
Damn.
And who dropping that? Back then, 2015, dropping $1,000 on some clothes, not knowing how it's gonna sell. It's not like before, because before people was strictly high end. So it's like you might drop $1,000 on a bulk and nobody's probably gonna buy. It's different now. You could drop $1,000 on a bulk and you know you could sell that like easily. You feel me? Because before, you're not buying jeans for $130.
Yeah.
If it's not Kasubi and all that, like you feel me? Because that's how much I dropped my jeans for. My jeans is from 130 to 150. That's when I knew I bet like I really got the ball with this. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, because low key, I price my stuff off of what I would pay for stuff too. You feel me? So everything just got to make sense. Plus, it's like
consumer mindset to a degree.
Exactly. You feel me? So really, like the fashion game is like everybody's more so wearing the underground clothing. Because like if you wear high end, everybody's wearing the same stuff. But now also with the underground clothing, there is underground that's high end. So everybody is still wearing the same underground clothing as well too. So it's like you really just gotta. It's no way to get around it.
Yeah.
You just gotta put it on your own way. You feel me? So it's I rock with it. I rock with it personally. You feel me? Everybody winning, it don't bother me. To see other people winning is never gonna bother me because it don't do nothing for me. You feel what I'm saying? But make me happy. Like you ain't taking no money out of my pocket. Like, you feel me? Like you just gotta build your own core fan base. Once you got those people locked in with you, it's nothing that's gonna make them stop. Like you feel me? Like I know every time I drop the 10 people that always come back and buy. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta have like those people that you know, no matter what I drop, I could drop doo-doo right now and they'll buy it. Like, you feel me? Like, you feel me? Like, you just gotta be able to have that mindset of, all right, bro, if I drop anything, these people are gonna support me. You feel me? And that's just based off of them liking that you're consistent. You feel me? You gotta be consistent. You gotta make people want to support you. Because I'm not supporting you if you drop in every 4 or 5 months as a money grab. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, you feel me? But you know, the only problem now is people don't like doing pre-order with brands because brands be scamming. But that's the other part about it being oversaturated. It's hard to find the real and the fake because it's like 1,000 brands could be doing pre-order, but then 500 actually ain't shipping and 500 are. So now it's messing it up for the other 500 who really are. You feel me? So
or
it's
you don't
like,
get the shit you pay for like 5 months.
exactly. Yo, bro, I remember when Virgil died, because I was a big Virgil fan. It was this shirt. They were selling it for free, but you had to pay the shipping. I think shipping was like $20. So I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. But I paid that $20, never got the shirt. Never. Like, he stopped answering my DM, everything, but I was like, honestly, bro.
Now, that happened to me before, for sure.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? I just got charges of the game. Like, it is what it is. I just gave somebody free $20.
That's tricky.
It's the worst, bro. These brands are horrible. I ain't gonna lie.
That's ridiculous. I'm thinking now because like I was watching on TikTok and shit, and they talking about how they exposing all the high end brands and stuff like that. Like that shit, like you said, how it leveled, almost like leveling the playing field with these underground brands. Because it's like shit, you get the plug.
But people don't understand. It's not the same.
How so?
Because just because I find who make your stuff don't mean you're not paying for what's being made. You're paying for a name. People don't understand that. You're not paying because Lululemon made their clothes here. That's not how it works. Like, that's how I know people don't know clothing. Because it doesn't just work because it's in the same factory that, oh, now my brand means more because it's made in the same factory. No. My cousin gets his jeans made in the same factory as Amiri. He don't charge $1,300 for jeans. You feel me? It's just you're paying to feel like the people that also wear these pants.
You're paying for the branding, the lifestyle.
Exactly.
To be in that
like,
club.
You don't,
quote
exactly.
unquote.
And then people saying, "Oh, DH Gate is the same." It's not the same. Like, it's really not. Like, you got to understand. Like, if I look at it like this, there's no way that you could tell me you don't want these so bad, but you'll go buy the fakes. That don't make sense. You do want it so bad because it means something. The name on the shoe means something. So don't say it's not worth $1,300 and then go buy the fake pair for $300. You feel what I'm saying? Like, pay them people their money. Like, it is what it is. Like, you can't make, like, you can't want to drive a BMW and just take the BMW or let's say for instance a Bentley. You know how some people put the Bentley logo on a Chrysler? Because they look the same.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Why are you trying to put a Bentley on a Chrysler? If it's not that deep to you, it's not that deep to you. But you know you want that name and that feeling of people looking at you like, oh, she wearing this or he wearing that. Bro, just pay it. You're not paying for what it costs to make it. If that's the case, no brand would be big because you would just pay what it costs to make. You feel me? They put in the value. It's the value on.
It's dictating the value with the brand.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
It's like producers and beats.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because you could get, just because a producer got a real high name or a rapper, you know what I'm saying, got a real high name and they charge a crazy amount for a feature and you could just get ass from it. But
Exactly.
it's that rapper. So you like, all right.
Exactly. Like, bro, you not paying the same price Lil Baby pay. Just because Lil Baby recorded in this studio don't mean that you about to pay me the same price that Lil Baby charge. That's the same example.
Yeah, I'm looking at it in the terms of like materials.
Well, material, that too, it don't always be the same.
Okay.
Because material be like GSMs, which mean like the weight of the fabric and how good it is. Like, it's sometimes, it's made there, but the ones who pay more are going to get the highest of quality of it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you might get some leather pants from the same place that this other place make their leather pants. But your leather pants may not be vegan leather. It may be patent leather because they paying more. You feel what I'm saying? But essentially, it's all the same. Like, it'll look the same. It'll still be durable. Like, you'll still be Gucci, but you still not getting the full experience. Like, I just personally, you spending real money on fake things. You feel me? Like, you spending, you working hard for your money. Just You feel me?
Yeah.
I just look at it like, and I feel like now, the day and age that we in right now, there's no reason why you have to go the DHgate route because there's so many other sneaker brands that's fire that you don't have to wear designer. If you're still fiending for designer, like in this day and age, you're just like looking for the hype and the acceptance from everybody else around you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because there's no reason why you spending. Like, I ain't gonna lie, me personally, I drop bags only on shoes. Only on shoes. But like, other than shoes, like, I think the most I ever spent on a piece was like my Huda Sideward jeans. I spent like $650. But the pants are like, bro, I love everything about it. You feel me? So it's not like I wouldn't have went to DHgate and bought a pair of those for like $30. You feel me? Because like, I like knowing also I could walk around comfortably. You could be like, yo, bro, those real? For sure. Like, you feel me? Like, it's the same thing even with the brand. Like I said too, though, like, it's not like Hellstar. They making fake Hellstar. That's an underground brand as far as like streetwear.
Yeah.
So that's how you know people just don't want to spend money. I'm not gonna lie. Like, people just don't want to spend money because there's no way that you telling me, like, granted, $300 for a t-shirt is crazy. I wouldn't do it.
I'm not.
But it's not for everybody. It's for who it's for. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's not. They're not forcing you. Like, for instance, like, my website right now is down because a couple people did chargebacks. But when you order from me, it tell me if like it might be a fraud transaction, like you might have used somebody else's card or whatever the case is. But like sometimes it'll say that, but it's probably because the person has a lot of chargeback or they really are using somebody else's card. But sometimes this was my first time ever happened. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not gonna pay no mind. I had 2 of them actually. I'm not gonna pay no mind. Bro, what? Them Jones bouncing right back. I'm like, bro, you did not have to buy it. You didn't. But luckily, I didn't ship the orders.
Okay.
So like, I wait. Like, when they say that, I'm gonna wait a long time before I ship your order because I got to make sure if this is gonna bounce.
Yeah.
Because you're not about to get these clothes and get the money back.
Yeah,
We're not
nah.
doing that. You feel me? So like,
No, I definitely get that.
What do you think of the rise of the black fashion brand owners now? Because I don't like to consider it. Some people consider it streetwear. I don't like to consider it streetwear because you can get fly in there and you can wear it pretty much anywhere now. So like the Hellstars, the Godspeeds, like what do you think of the rise of those type of brands?
Personally, sometimes brands like that are equivalent to high-end brands to me, like the big brands, only because even when you get that big, it's hard for you to not get oversaturated. You feel me? Like, you got to make your stuff exclusive. That's what, because when they first came out, Thug was wearing their stuff. That's how they got known. It was Thug, Gunna, and Key. All 3 of them was wearing their stuff to promote it and stuff like that and push it out. But then you know how people are. And it really be states that mess up clothing too, though. Because you could go to like New York and you're going to see Hellstar too much. Where it's like, okay, when I come to New York, I'm not wearing Hellstar. You feel me? So it be about the places too. Sometimes it get oversaturated in areas, and sometimes that's why it's bad to have certain brands have more pieces in certain states. Like, it's not like you should not do that. Like, at all. Like, you feel me? Like, that right there be the problem.
Yeah, I think VIRGIL and Off-White is what changed the outlook and what changed the view on like how streetwear is viewed.
Why you feel that way?
Because of, first of all, he came from like the Kanye tree, and then he did all of these. You can like classify it as kind of like a gritty, like edgy style, but he was doing collabs with Louis Vuitton, with Nike, where you got like the zipper tags, you got the upside down signs, you got like the tape on the sneakers. He got the different collabs with, what was it, like Mercedes Benz and all that. So like his brand, his initial brand, Pyrex. Everybody know what Pyrex, just the brand in general, synopsis for it. So you coming from a brand like that, creating Off-White, which what is Off-White normally like synopsis for? You feel me?
Exactly.
And you're collabing with these bigger brands, and now it makes it more acceptable for streetwear to be wearing in like certain rooms.
Yeah. Nah, that's true. I think Virgil did make it okay to start doing different things because everybody was more so just doing the regular thing. But when Virgil came out, he put in signs backwards. He making things look unfinished and selling like the sneakers were literally halfway done and being sold. Like, you feel me? Like, You feel me? Or making clothes inside out. Like, you feel me? So it's like Virgil definitely one of them one. Like, that's my favorite designer ever. Like, I ain't gonna lie. When I was coming up heavy, that's who I was listening to the whole time. Like, bro, I'm doing whatever Virgil say. Like, bro, like, it's crazy. And I bought my first pair of Off-Whites the day before he died. Wow. Day before he died, I bought my first Off-Whites for like, I think I bought them for like $650. The
Shit is
the
probably worth
dunks.
$10K the next day.
Yo, bro, what? And the crazy part is them Jones went right back down. Like, I actually just sold them, and they only sold for like $200. Wow, crazy.
Why you sell them?
Honestly, I couldn't wear them. They just was not my style. It's just I'm the type of person, I'm gonna buy it just in case I do want to wear it. You feel me? Just so like if I ever see a fit where I'm like, yo, I could put this on with these, I already know I have it. Versus now, damn, now I gotta go get it. And I don't know if I think like that, I'm not gonna go get it.
I would have kept them shits just as like collector's item.
Yeah, that's true too. But luckily I bought the Virgil Louis V's though. So I'm gonna keep those for like always. Like those is my favorite sneakers right there.
Cause I still got my the Kanye 500 utility black Adidas joints. I cannot fit them shits, but I just kept them because he's.
What
never
year you
gonna
dropped
work with
those?
Like 2016, 17 maybe. It was after the 350s.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But I can't wear them shits. I just kept them because it's like Kanye was in with Adidas, but now he's never gonna work with them again.
Right.
It's beef. Like these are never gonna drop again.
Exactly.
Just a collector's item as like a part of history.
Certain stuff is definitely meant for that, but you know, I feel like now I'm not much into sneakers. I'm really like clothing. Like when they come to a piece, like I'm a really like, you feel me? Like my sneakers, I can wear the same sneakers every day. I just change my clothes.
I wear these boots with everything.
Bro, I got those. Where'd you get those from?
These shits is from like Zara.
See, I knew you was gonna say that. And see, I bought the Prada pairs, and then now when I see the Zara pairs, I'd be like, bro, I could have just bought the Zara pairs.
Yeah.
See, but for me, that's equivalent to like the whole DH Gate on my end. Like I would have been kind of going that route. Like, okay, I don't really want to spend that, but it's like it's a whole different brand name, so that's why it's okay. Now, if I would have went to DH Gate and bought a pair of Pradas that's not Pradas, then it's like, okay, you're dragging it. You feel me? But I do respect when people go to another store and buy the shoe that is like, yo, bro, this equivalent to that. It's just not that brand, and I'm okay with that. You feel me?
Because I don't really think of it like as the actual brand. It's like the silhouette. The
silhouette, exactly. Yeah. But now when you go and buy DH Gate, you trying to buy the silhouette, the brand, everything. Like, nah, like, I don't be rocking with that. But I like Zara shoes. I like they have these low top loafers that I really want. They look like those, but they're the low top version. They're like the slip-ons. Yeah. I want to get a pair of those too. Yeah.
No, that's tough. So like you said, you more so into the clothing more than like shoes and stuff like that. So do you cut and like sew your own stuff or?
So I used to like heavy. Like I recently just stopped again. Like at first when I first started from like 2017 to 2019, I was cut and sew all my stuff, like my bulletproof vests and stuff like that. I did all that. You feel me? Then 2020, I started getting more money, so I'm like, okay, I could go the manufacturer route. So 2020 to 2022, 2020 to 2022, I started doing the manufacturer route, and then from 22 to 23, I was doing cut and sew because I had my football jerseys at the time. Like my football jerseys went crazy, bro. Like for a whole year this is my second collection back from my football jerseys because the first time when I dropped my football jerseys, they went crazy. Like for a whole year, I didn't have to drop nothing.
That's good. Yeah.
I just kept selling the same thing bro, I was getting at least 10 sales a day off of them joints, bro.
That's raw.
Like, you feel me? So I definitely, I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, this year is definitely one of them years for me when it comes to manufacturing because now I have the capital to do everything that I want and I found a manufacturer that I know he could make the things that I need. You feel me? That's why I was having trouble with, but now with these tariffs, it's like certain things, you rather just stay in the U.S. to do it because it's going to cost the same. And then at least you secured because when you go overseas, they could take your money and just run off. Versus if I go to L.A., I could pay the manufacturer, do the cut and sew, and I could be right there and I know where they at. If they do something, I could call my bank or I could pull up. You feel what I'm saying? So right now, it's more safer to be in the U.S., but with what I'm trying to do, I still go overseas. Cause I want to build a relationship with these cut and sew people. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Cause the more you do that, the more it's easier for like you to be dropping your stuff. Like even me, like when I dropped the whole collection the first time with these jeans, a blue colorway. That sold out. Then right after those sold out, I put in another order to restock the blue ones and drop the black ones. Those just sold out too. Now I'm about to do my jeans. So it's like my manufacturer know every time he shipped to me, I'm already ordering my new thing. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like once they see the ball keep rolling for you, they'll put you at the top of the line of all the other brands that they have to work with. And I realized that quickly because they'll eventually make up the money for it. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Or sometimes they'll even do a sample for you for free because you work with them all the time. You feel me? But
that's clutch.
I like the cut and sew route though for sure because they give it that full feel of like, yo, I really came up with this. You feel me? Because for a minute I was doing wholesale, but you don't feel connected to the clothes because it just feel like you just slapped the logo on something. Mm-hmm. You feel me? You didn't really sit there, go through the whole. I like the feeling of going through the whole process of like. Even the mess up sometimes, it'd be like, yo, that just be the love of the game right there. You feel me? Like, you just got to mess up. Like, you feel me? My last collection, too, they messed that up, too. But luckily, the only thing with that is, too, only you know what's messed up.
Yeah, because you know how you want it.
Exactly. You feel me? They don't know. But it's like, y'all like it like this, but I know y'all would have liked it more if it came out exactly how it needed to. Mm-hmm. That's the thing I struggle with because it's like, I want them to get the full effect of everything I'm trying to do, basically. You feel me?
Absolutely.
That's how it is with just most crafts, though. Because even when it comes to, like, video editing, like shooting videos and shit, you know that you wanted the video to look a certain way, but because maybe a couple people didn't show up, you couldn't set the design this way, or you couldn't edit it a certain way. Nobody else knows that with you, and they love whatever you put out, but in the back of your head, you like, damn, if only I could have... The lighting could have been the way it was supposed to be. I really would have fucked with it.
That happened to a couple of my photo shoots. Like my photo shoot for the jerseys, bro. You wouldn't believe everybody canceled on me. Everybody, like that same day. I'm over there, just me, my little brother, and my neighbor. I'm like, yo, bro, we still got to just shoot this stuff. So we put up somewhere random, took pics, and just dropped the jerseys. And then it took a little while for the jerseys to catch on. It took me at least like 2-3 months. I was starting to get nervous a little bit. I'm like, damn, these joints not selling like that. Then out of nowhere, that joint just went crazy. Like everybody was just grabbing it, you feel me? And then I had another shoot for my other collection, and I just wasn't in the right headspace. Like when I was there, my vision wasn't going how I needed to because police was trying to stop us from doing it and stuff like that. So it was a lot going on. And then I was like, bro, honestly, I'm not feeling this no more. So we just did a whole bunch of B-roll. Luckily, it came out decent, but it wasn't what I wanted. But it was like people still love the clothes. They get the vision, basically. You feel me? So
right.
That's the only good thing. When you still make it about the clothes, they'll get it done. But I think I had a sweatsuit video shoot that I did. That's probably the biggest video I've ever done. That video is crazy. Like people was telling me that looked like a commercial.
Dope.
You feel me? So I creative direct all my stuff and all that. So
okay,
yeah.
Word. So when you creating, do you prefer collections or you prefer like one-on-ones?
Collections.
Okay.
But I think I'm gonna take a little break from the collections because my problem is I make so many great pieces that I put them all in one collection and then people just get overstimulated and they're like, wait, I want this, I want that, and then it make it hard for them to pick. And then my stuff ain't low priced. So it's like they might be like, okay, I want the jeans, they 130. Then I want the flannel, they 110. I'm gonna just do the flannel because it's 110 and I still like it. So now it's like if you would have just did only the jeans, you would have had 130 and everybody wearing jeans. So it's like now, before I used to be dropping like 10 items in one drop. But also the problem is with that, like I said, I was doing pre-order. So it kind of messes you up a little bit because it's so many items for your manufacturer to have to do that you have to meet the MOQ, which is the minimum order quantity. So you have to meet, like, let's say if they say, okay, you want to make this flannel, it's going to cost us a lot. So you have to do 30 and up or 50 and up. Now you got to make sure you get at least 50 orders or the price of 50 orders. You feel me? Then like for my jeans, since I didn't order so many, they charged me so high to make them. So it's like the second time I went and got them done, since I knew the knowledge, I'm like, okay, let me get this amount and it equaled out. So I was like, I bet, like, you feel me? But sometimes it be about the pricing of the items after the fact. You feel me? So yeah.
Where and you recently released a new drop, the Capsule 7.
Yep.
Where
I dropped a sleeveless tee with our brand logo big on the front, and then the motto under the brand is it's a lifestyle. So that's my brand motto. Just to like really like I came up with that because like I really want my brand to feel like it's actually like a lifestyle. Like this ain't no like I don't want people to come to me because I'm lit. Like you feel what I'm saying? I want you to come to me because it's like I put this on and I actually feel good. Like you feel me? Like I'm wearing something different. I may see people in it. I may not, but I know people are gonna ask me for sure. Like, yo, bro, what is that? You feel what I'm saying? So I dropped these pants. I dropped the blue color. Then I dropped the white sleeveless T-shirt. And now I'm probably gonna drop again in another 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, I dropped around like the first. I dropped like the 1st of April. Yeah.
No, dope.
So I try to drop repetitive, like real quick. Like I don't like to sit on stuff. Like
no, that makes sense. Yeah, shit. Weather changing, you know what I mean? People need that new set. You know what I mean?
Yep. So I'm about to drop some jean shorts. Probably gonna drop 2 of those. I'm gonna drop some socks, a fitted, and another T-shirt. So something calm, but it's like it's still a lot of pieces, but the shorts is the statement piece.
Okay.
That's the problem I was having. Like I said, like I was putting too many statement pieces together at once where it's like, yo, you could have spreaded this out for 5 drops and you would have been good. You feel me? Because my stuff is very detailed that you could just sell those just on their own. You feel what I'm saying? But I be looking at it like, okay, well, I want to drop this when I drop this because if it was me, I would wear this with this. So it's like, why not drop it together? But you got to understand, people not thinking like that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I want to be one of them brands where you don't have to come to me for everything. Like, you can come to me and get some shorts, then go to another brand and get the T-shirt, and then go to the other brand and get the hat, and go to the other brand and get the socks, and go to the other brand and get the shoes. You feel me? But I got caught up in when people come to me, I want them to come to me for everything. You feel me? But sometimes it don't work out like that. You feel me?
Yeah, it's in time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
People don't want to look like a mannequin. You know? So
for sure.
But so the name DRIPSET Studios, how'd you end up solidifying that as the brand name that you would be using?
honestly, I don't even know. I really don't. At first, my brand was going to be called Finesse Attire. But then I was like, okay, that's corny too. And then the studios part of the name, I got that from a brand that I wanted to, like, when I was younger, I couldn't afford it. Acne Studios. I wanted to get a lot of their stuff. Like, I liked a lot of their clothes. So I was like, okay, studios. I know I'm going to do studio. Then I'm like, okay, what the studios mean when it comes to brands. And when you think about a studio, you think about everything going on. Like right now, we're in the studio. A lot of stuff going on. You feel what I'm saying? So somewhere you could come and get everything done.
Okay.
You feel me? And then the drip set was just like, during that time, drip was just like a word that
That's
was
a trendy
going.
word.
Yeah, you feel me? Around 20, I came up with the name in 2016 before I dropped it. So it was like, okay, I'm like drip, okay, drip set. Then I'm like, okay, a crew of people. You feel what I'm saying? Like you and your gang pull up, everybody got, you feel me? Just something that it would look nice when you and a whole bunch of people pull up.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I want. Like I want people to feel like you and your whole gang could pull up wearing this stuff and everybody's gonna be asking, yo, where the hell did y'all get that from? You feel me? And I got that inspiration from being with, I don't know if you guys know the brand Awful Lot of Cough Syrup
Yeah.
by Desto Dub.
Yeah, that's still dope.
So we had, when I went on tour.
He has a pet. Well, I'll say it. Like,
Nah, go ahead.
There's a pet peeve with the brand name because it's a awful lot of cough syrup.
But it's all together.
No, but grammatically correct, it should be an awful lot of cough syrup. Because you know when you put two vowel words next to each other.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's always been
That's
a pet
true.
peeve of mine.
That's true. But some people would just be looking like, I showed my friend a t-shirt that I just made, and he was like, bro, I don't like how you said that though. I rather, you don't feel like this would have been better? I'm like, all right, bro. Like, but to me, it's like, bro, you get the whole point. Like, but you know, some people are like that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But yeah, when me and B-Slime was on tour, we went to LA, we had an LA show. And when Desto Dub pulled up to the show, when we was backstage, he pulled up with his whole, basically his whole employee group with him. But everybody pulled up, everybody was wearing an awful lot of cough syrup, but different items. So I'm like, damn, like they just made me want to buy something just because of how they just walked in. Like, you feel me? Like, so I'm like, Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think that's how me and my crew need to start pulling up. Like when we go somewhere, everybody gotta wear this. Like you feel me?
That's marketing.
Exactly. You feel me? So that happened when I took that inspiration and put it into my sweatsuit video shoot. And when I went to the place to shoot it, even a white old lady was like, "Yo, can I buy that?" Like, you feel me? So it's like
tough.
that's when I was like, "Okay, bet." Like it's working.
Yeah,
You feel me? So
Do you? So I know you brought up like Acme as being like an inspiration for the studio part. Now, when I think of that brand, I only remember them for their jeans. So do you fear maybe because the idea of having the studio name is to be known for like several things. You could come to me for everything. Do you fear only being known for one thing, like for the brand, or is like, nah, that's a good thing because it'll attract people to see the rest of the collections I have?
it scares me a little bit because that's how I felt with my football jerseys. Because when I didn't drop, like I said, I didn't drop for a whole year because those were running so crazy, right? But then I'm like, okay, what if people only start to try to come to me for that jersey? So it's like, yo, the next time I drop, like that's why I was holding it off so long because I was scared to drop again because I'm like, okay, I just gained a whole different fan base like out of nowhere. So it's like it scared me only because like, okay, when I drop now, I gotta drop. Like I really gotta come hard. You feel me? But then when I did drop, I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna trip because now I got those people that wear the type of clothing that I'm trying to make. You feel what I'm saying? Because before I've been wanting to make jeans. I just didn't have that clientele that's into jeans. So it would have been a waste. Now I have those people that actually wear that type of stuff. So the jerseys helped me get that exposure I need. And then it was just the worry of feeling like, well, damn, what if I don't drop something crazy and they not really feeling it? Now they feel like, damn, all he had was jerseys. But as far as like that mindset being towards the new people, because the old people already know. You feel what I'm saying? The people who've been with me already know what I could do. But it's just about them new people that's coming. It's like, I want them to feel like, damn, like, nah, he got some stuff. So luckily that did happen. You feel me? So when I dropped this new capsule, everybody was like, yo, like, wait, nah, bro, you've been dropping heat. You feel what I'm saying? And I would say also my main clientele be females, bro. Like females buy from, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'll tell anybody, females will blow you up.
Yeah, they normally the biggest supporters.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, they spend money on what they want.
And that's the other part too. One thing I like about females too is it's a half and half with me. Because females are trendy people, but it comes to like certain styles of clothing. Like guys, right? Everybody be wearing Hellstar. They'll all wear Hellstar. But now girls, a poster girl dress will be the thing. But every girl isn't probably wearing the same exact poster girl dress. But they're all wearing poster girl dress. So it's like, okay, football jerseys was a trend. So girls were wearing football jerseys. But now you got some that's wearing different brand football jerseys now. Now everybody's not wearing the same brand over and over. With guys, 9 times out of 10 with some of these guys, it's gonna be the same one because I understand too though, they want the females to know, like, okay, I know you've seen this a lot. So you know it's some. Like you feel what I'm saying? So it's like that's why I use the females for my marketing. Because females gonna get it out there. You feel what I'm saying? The guys, they gonna do what they gotta do at the end of the day. Guys, you can't really swindle guys in, really, pause. Like, you feel me? Like, you can't make them fall into the brand. Like, girls, you can make them fall in love with the brand. For sure. Because also, when it comes to how things fit, once girls know this brand has the clothes that I need and I know it's gonna fit, they're coming back over and over.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's how Fashion Nova is a prime example. You feel me? Like, the thicker girls go to Fashion Nova, like, no matter what. You feel me? They're not going either Fashion Nova, Aeropostale, or Levi. That's the 3 places they're going to go. You feel me? So it's like, that's how I want to be. Like, I want females to know, like, okay, I could come to this brand and I know my jeans is going to fit me. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
a long way.
Exactly. You feel me? So definitely, like, I would definitely put a lot of the reasons why I'm at where I'm at now, right now, is because of the females too. You feel me? So yeah.
Right, shout out to the women.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Nah, for sure.
You want to jump top 5?
Yeah, so we got a top 5 segment. You said one of them earlier, but who are your top 5 designers that have influenced you over time? I know you already said Virgil earlier.
I would say I don't really have brand top 5. I more so have like probably like people, like as far as like because I feel like I got a lot of inspiration from making stuff from rappers. Like I said, I wanted to be a stylist, so I always made stuff according to who a rapper was. Sometimes like,
Okay, so whose style has influenced you then? Top 5 people whose style has influenced.
okay, Young Thug, Gunna, Virgil. Can I do Rick Owens? Does that count?
Yeah.
I do Rick Owens. That last one. I want to say Balenciaga. Because that's one of my favorite brands. So I say, yeah. Gunna. I would throw Lil Baby in there too, but it's like, he kind of also be on that trendy type time too.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like ERD is old, but it's like he bringing it back. You feel what I'm saying? But like, yeah, I'll definitely say Virgil, Thug, Gunna. Who else did I say? Virgil, Thug, Gunna,
Rick Owens.
Balenciaga. Yeah, those are my top 5. Michael Murray too. When I first, he's who I looked at when it came to strictly like jeans. Oh, and I will put Murder Bravado. Who Decides War? I will put him.
Okay.
If I had to do a top 10 at that point, but yeah, my top 10 list is probably crazier though, for sure.
I would say my 5.
I was just about to say, who y'all 5?
I go Rocky.
Okay.
I'm surprised you ain't had no New York people in there. That's
Honestly, you know what's so crazy? I don't feel like nobody from New York really inspired my style.
Okay.
Because like, I feel like New York is so much going on that it's like everybody take bits and pieces from everywhere.
Such a melting pot.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Because right now too, I don't even like where New York fashion is at though, like low key. Because people just think you come to, when people think, oh, okay, I'm going on vacation, I'm going to New York, I'm gonna throw on some bull and just come to New York and go to Soho and think I'm gonna be Gucci because I'm in Soho. You feel me? Like the one trend I hate is the skirt with jeans. I hate that. You feel what I'm saying? Like I hate that so much. So it's like, I don't know. I just shied away from, like, when it comes to New York, I know New York has the people, but it's like, nah, I'd be more so like trying to get inspiration from everywhere. Like I may take bits and pieces from everybody, but yeah, I don't think nobody. I still feel like I'll say Jim Jones. Jim Jones for sure. Like me and him to talk, like try to get him my brand and stuff like that. Me and him are supposed to do a collab with Vamp Life with his brand. So me and him is talking about doing a collab. So yeah, I probably, if it had to be anybody from New York, it had to be probably Jim Jones.
Cool.
Yeah.
What you be looking for when you spotting trends? Like what exactly are you just like paying attention
Hold
to?
on. Let me get my 5.
All right, don't forget that. Don't forget that. Don't forget that though.
I
Don't
got
forget
Rocky for sure. I go Thug.
Okay.
Because Thug at one point was a tall, skinny nigga. So
Exactly.
like, I could relate to his clothing style. I like Nipsey style to a degree. It was like I said, he tall, skinny. He was also like a minimalist with his style, but he had like different.
I feel like I know who you about to say next.
Rocky, Thug, Nipsey, Yachty to a degree. Cause Yachty is, I'm big on like jackets and jeans. Yachty is big on jackets.
But I feel like
and
Yachty
jeans.
is part of that new.
Now I would say probably like 2021.
Okay.
Yachty and I would just say Dipset in general.
Okay. I rock with that.
What do you think I was gonna say?
I thought you were gonna say Shea Alexander.
Yeah, for sure.
I knew you was gonna. I knew it. I knew it.
I was like, him and Kemba are two hoopers that I like their style, but I wasn't trying to name any hoopers. But SGA.
Yeah. Nah, I knew you. I knew you was gonna say that. I knew it.
Now he said it. I like, I can't unsee it.
Yeah, I already knew it. I'm like, nah, he for sure got to say Shea.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
I ain't got no top 5 in this one.
Nah,
Are you into clothes though?
Not really.
For real?
Nah, I never was.
Bro, everybody's into clothes, bro. I hate when someone tell me they're not. You woke up and got dressed today. So you tell me.
So boom. This is my thing with it, right? So I definitely appreciate it, but growing up, bunch of brothers and sisters, I was always getting the hand-me-downs. We ain't have it like that, right? So I've watched my pops like almost like break himself trying to cop all of us the new shit.
Right.
So I was always kind of like, you know what? I'll take the back seat. And I just kind of like shied away from it. But when I saw some shit I really, really fuck with, it'll just be like it'll be out of the price range or something. So I'm just like, it ain't my time. It ain't my time right now. So I just always it carried over.
But that should have been your inspiration, and now I'm gonna go heavy because I can do it.
His older brother is big on fashion.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like even this fit right here, you know what I would have just added? A Carhartt jacket. Carhartt jacket and some biker chains, and you would have been Gucci. See, like it's just all about. I could literally look at someone and style them off the bat, bro. Like it's so like I'm telling you, fashion is. Nobody can say they don't like clothes, bro.
No, that's a fact.
You feel me?
That's a
like
fact.
you just gotta actually try. Like just put stuff together, bro. Like literally, just like always. That. And I'll say if you want to actually start trying to get into it, your best time is winter. Because once you start layering, bro, the fit only get better.
That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying? Like wintertime, you can't go wrong. It's all about colors and layering. You feel me? Summer, I will say I'm a little bit rough too in the summer. I can't really dress too much in the summer. It's too hot.
Yeah, it'd be too hot.
So you feel it's not much I could do. I gotta just accessorize my outfit.
Yeah.
At that point, you feel what I'm saying? So, but what was the question you was about to say before?
What are you looking for when you are like identifying like trends in fashion and like how things are shifting? Like, are you looking towards like a celebrity? Are you like doing like a street test? Are you like talking to your friends type of thing?
I say it's a mixture of both. Like, okay, like right now, double layer everything is the trend. But it's like, okay, I'm going to add my twist. Like, for instance, rhinestones a trend. But it's like, I'm not going to do like straight studded all the way out pants, but I'm going to add my twist onto it. And then, like, you have to be within the trend no matter what. Because if you say, oh, I'm going to just stay out, okay, you're going to miss out on a lot of money. Now, you can still do what's popping and also still be you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like people too much on trying to be different that it's like, bro, you can still be different and still do what people like right now. You feel what I'm saying? You're not going to be still dropping skinny jeans and, you know, everybody's dropping baggy jeans right now.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Unless it's like the quite few people who like their only style is skinny because that's how they built. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Some people don't have a choice. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you tall. So I'm not expecting you to go too crazy on baggy because, and it's probably hard for you to find a good pair of jeans that's actually going to go all the way down that's baggy.
That's a fact.
You feel me? So I'm already knowing. Like,
unless they like already like oversized stack jeans.
Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? And then it's like, okay, now I'm skinny, so now I got to worry about the thigh part. Now the thigh can't be too big, but then the ankle can't be too wide either. Like, you feel me? So it's like, it's just
all the oversized joint, then the waist is too big, then you got the belt all the way loose.
You feel me? So it's like, it's all about really like, you got to dress towards your body too. You feel what I'm saying? Every style ain't for everybody.
That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying? And then learn your proportions. That like his fit is cooling because he could go skinny and then the jacket a little bit bigger. Now if he went skinny jacket, skinny jeans, I'd say he's from Atlanta. You feel me? Like, but it's like you could go skinny jeans. Like me, I'll probably go like right at the waist t-shirt, like cropped right at the waist, and then some baggy jeans, and then leave it like that, and then accessorize it. But I probably before I think I was oversized too much, where I was just doing oversized t-shirt and oversized jeans. Now I just look big, like I'm just doing anything.
Taking back to 03.
Exactly. You feel me? So you don't want to look too much like the trend, but you still want to know what's going on. Like at the end of the day, it's all about knowing what's going on. Like you feel me? Same thing with music. You're not about to be listening to Tupac and Lil Baby's Lit right now.
That's a fact.
It don't make sense. You feel me? You gotta hop on to what's happening, but turn your own twist onto it. Like you feel me? So.
No, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope for sure.
Yeah.
So third eye segment. So we got a segment where we talk about just like spirituality, like unconventional opinions, stuff like that, conspiracy theories. So, yeah, you religious, spiritual?
Yeah, I'm Muslim.
Muslim?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
dope. So one thing I be looking at like with fashion, like high end, is like the high fashion runways, and it never really made sense to me. Like a lot of the people, what's Rick Owens' wife name?
Oh, I don't even know her name, but I know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about, though. She looked wild.
Yeah.
And it's like, in them high fashion like galleries and stuff, like they be wearing clothes. There's no functionality in it. You know what I'm saying? From what it looks like. Certain shows.
I would say I like that type of clothing, though.
Okay.
Like that's that opium Playboy card. Like I said, it's all about, that's why fashion has to do with artists. You feel what I'm saying? Because if it wasn't for Playboy Cardi, there would not be an exact, like, you could see someone dressed and be like, okay, I know who you listen to. You feel, or I know what concert you're going to. Like, I went to a Lancey Faux concert in New York, and everybody was dressed like opium type style. So it's like you kind of. I knew that they was waiting in line for that concert because how everyone was dressed. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so you could kind of tell how a person is by how they dress a little bit too. Like, you feel me?
Yeah,
I like that opium style though. Now,
Gotcha.
not too much. Like, as far as like, I might go Rick on pants with like a sleeveless black tee, like an all black outfit, but with biker chains and all that. But I'm still not going like the fishnet t-shirt.
You're not gonna wear the hat with the horns.
I actually have a beanie like that though with the little horns on it, but it ain't nothing too crazy.
Nah,
Like
that shit Cardi was wearing in that video was
Word.
insane.
yeah, like
Now, you familiar with the synesthesia? It's a term where it's like you can hear colors and stuff like that.
I've never heard of that.
So like they say Kanye got that. So like when he hear music, he can like see images. You know what I'm saying?
Of
Like
what?
color.
Black?
You know how like so if it's a deep bass, like they'll tend to be like darker colors. Or if it's like a high pitch, like a high violin, it's like brighter colors, or it's like almost like it's shining. And like I always kind of like thought that was normal, but like when you mentioning like you can see somebody's fit and you can almost kind of tell what type of music they listen to, what type of person they are. It's like a superpower type of shit.
Okay, I can see that too.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Because like, I feel like that with music. Like if I look at somebody's like library roll, I feel like I could get a good idea what kind of person
And
you are.
we argue about this all the time. I don't agree with that.
So who your top 5 music?
Top 5 music.
Listening to right now.
Overall, listen to right now or overall, either or.
Shit.
All right, top 10, top 5 right now, and then top 5 overall.
Top 5 right now. Don Toliver. Let's say Kendrick.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Don Toliver, Kendrick. What's his name? Leon Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say.
You like them like woke rappers.
Not as
Yes,
much
you
as-
do.
I'm an R&B nigga. For
Oh,
real.
all
I'm
right.
an R&B nigga for real. But yes, I like
Yeah.
Absol is one of my favorite.
Yeah.
Like he gonna be on like my all time list.
Okay.
Nas, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Let's say 4 or what did I say? 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to think of a woman. I've been listening. I rock with Ari.
I rock with Ari.
I rock with Ari heavy. What's her name? But
SZA?
SZA, yeah, but I can't say I listen to her.
Okay,
On
okay.
a daily. I'll say Alex Isley right now. I've been bumping her shit.
Okay.
She's tough. All time, like I say, Absol, Nas. So I throw Mac Miller in there.
Okay.
Let's say Ye.
Okay.
And throw in 5 would be Janae Aiko.
Damn. You don't listen to No Future, no nothing?
I do. Like I listen to it, but it's
it
like
ain't
that's
your
not
best-
my.
Oh, okay,
that ain't my bag.
I respect it.
Like if I'm going out, I'm definitely listening to pregame and all that. But it's
Right.
like if I'm in just like chilling.
Chill, yeah. I feel that. What's your top?
Right now, Friday. I like Friday a lot.
Okay.
Leon Thomas.
Okay.
Dirk.
Okay.
Larry June.
Okay.
And I'm trying to think of who just recently dropped that I've been listening to. Oh, Herb.
Okay.
All time.
That's not bad.
Future. Cole. Sade.
Damn.
Chris Brown.
Okay.
Young Breezy.
And shit, probably Herb.
Okay.
I listen to a lot.
Damn.
I pretty much listen to a lot of R&B
Right.
and Herb and Future.
Right.
That's what I listen to.
Damn, that's what's up.
What's yours?
Mine about to be damn near the whole Atlanta.
I can tell.
Future, Lil Baby, Thug. Even though I shouldn't be saying that on here.
Put them both next to each other.
Right now, I'm gonna just throw a female just cause. Oh, Mariah, the scientist. I'm gonna throw a female on there.
Yep, all Atlanta.
Yeah.
It's Atlanta.
Yeah,
To the
Mariah
T.
the scientist. All time, I say Davies, Thug, Lil Baby. All time. Damn. I don't even think I have another 2.
No old school hip hop. What year was you born?
99.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
What year you was born?
93.
Acting like you that old.
You tried to tell in though. You tried to tell in.
Damn, old school. Let me think. I put African because I'm African. Asake, I'll put him.
Okay.
Damn, I put him all time. I can give him all time. And then I'm gonna try to throw one more female rapper all time. Damn, I'm gonna just put Mariah again.
Okay.
Mariah, yeah, I give Mariah that.
What country in Africa you from?
I'm from Guinea,
Guinea.
West Africa. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, my brother-in-law from Ghana.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Anytime I tell people I'm from Guinea, they be like, Ghana? I'd be like, no, Guinea. No. Right.
Yeah.
Bro, I hate that people think the only place in Africa is Nigeria and Ghana. Bro.
It's they trying to make like Ghana like the capital, but it's like,
yeah.
we gonna see about that. I rock with it.
Y'all try African food?
Yeah.
Fufu?
I had fufu. I was there. I was there at the start of 2014.
December?
Yeah, with December and
Okay.
New Year's.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
like
that's
2
the
weeks.
cheapest time to go. Everybody go in December to go to Africa.
Oh
Yeah.
that was my first time. That was my second time being in Africa. That was my first time being in Ghana.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
I went to South Africa before that. I was there for 6 weeks.
All right, that's what's up. Yeah.
Word up. So if they want to cop your capsule, where can they get it?
Right now my site is down, but it's gonna be back up. It'll be. You could just go to my brand page, DRIPSET Studios on Instagram, and then my personal page is Real WAPOO with 2 O's at the end. And yeah, once you get on there, you'll just see it's linked right there in the bio, so you can just cop everything. But the site is still open, but you can't purchase through it. Just even if you shoot a DM, we still send tracking numbers. We still send you an email, everything. So everything's still moving exactly how I need to. But I'm just trying to get the site back because I had them 2 chargebacks because of people did some weird stuff. So once I get, but probably by the time this drop, the site should be up and running because I'm trying to drop again. So right now everybody's just DMing right now to order. So
That's what's up, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, shoot, you got a lot of experience and the clothes is fire.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So
appreciate it.
yo, cop that.
Yeah,
Cop that. You have Buffalo, you know what I mean, repping out here.
You know.
That's a fact. We appreciate you, bro.
Nah, for sure, man. Appreciate y'all for having me.
Anytime.
No Label the Pod. We out.
Peace.
No